feels better to talk through things.
Yes, it doesn't it?
It feels better to feel things, even when it's an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
Pleasant feeling in the moment feels better to be able to feel, to process, to be able to work through all the emotions and be able to say, okay, it's the reality of where I am. Now I can set the blueprint for where I'd like to go. You
Yeah.
know, it's such an important thing. Mental health, self-awareness, it's something that I am fiercely passionate about.
Yeah.
I truly believe that we all can use some therapy to some extent.
Right.
But it is, again, it's a stigma that we have to break as a community. It's a stigma that we have to break culturally. And it has improved a lot since we were kids, but it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to
100%.
take us being that example, being proud, successful Black males willing to have this kind of conversation, willing to tell the next generation, hey, it's okay to feel.
Right.
It's important to feel. It's important to be able to identify what you're feeling. And even if you can't, let's talk about it.
Right. I wanted to say, it sounded when you were talking, feeling is a feeling, or to people listening, what I realized in my journey is feeling your feelings is living. That's you being alive.
It is.
That is also a part of you being in the driver's seat of your life, where you're no longer the passenger or the back seat to things that are happening around you. You know, and you make conscious decisions to remove yourself from spaces or conscious decisions to put yourself in spaces that are going to be fruitful for you. And that was one. And then the other thing I thought of while you were talking is that there is, there are some breakthrough, and you said that. And I think that I like to say, a ripple effect. So it takes one or two people, you throw that penny into that water, and it creates this ripple effect, and it is constant rip. That is what I think of. There's a collective of people talking about going to therapy, a collective of people creating spaces now for dinner conversations, or group conversations, right? If it's not through food, it's always going to be through food for me. Other people may have more just group formats, and it could start with us asking questions to ourselves, and then we do the work. I feel like you creating this podcast is because of the work you've been doing on yourself.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I've
Sounds like you created this so it's a space for you to continue to do the work on yourself while giving other people a platform and hopefully liberating other people, the listeners, of how they can be a better version of themselves.
Definitely. I mean, if I'm being honest, before doing the work and rebuilding, renovating my blueprint,
Yes, the renovation.
I definitely couldn't sit in this space in the way that I sit in it now. I definitely could not articulate the benefits of it, the depth of it, the understanding that it's an ongoing process. And this is another structural beam for my blueprint. This is helping to build a foundation, and hopefully not just for myself, like you said, for anyone out there who needs to hear this. I hope that this is a space that we've created that is welcoming, that is comforting, that helps guide you on your journey. But yeah, it's definitely an extension of my continued renovation of my blueprint.